from people who live and work in our beautiful valley. It's time for Yakima Good.
Well, in a heart-stopping turn of events on the slopes, tragedy struck for one avid Washington skier. Our reporter, Khirstia Sheffield, shares the story of a family whose loss and sorrow turned into a defining moment of resiliency and unity. She learns how the extraordinary kindness of strangers, including one Yakima doctor, helped save his life.
They didn't just save me, they saved a husband, they saved a friend, I'm an uncle, I'm a grandfather, I'm a father. So they saved all these people, and they affected so many lives that they don't even know.
It was just another day. As white flurries were falling on the ice-cold ground, Russell Pusk packed up his car with ski gear, kissed his wife goodbye, and was off to the White Pass ski resort for a day full of adventure.
I had just gotten a text message from him that they were at lunch and they were having a great time and they were going to go out and ski the afternoon.
But little did they know this ski trip would take a horrific turn. Less than an hour after receiving a comforting text from her husband, Jana got a call.
And I looked at the phone for a long time and I thought, that is not going to be good news.
What she heard when she finally picked up the phone shocked her to her core.
And she said, I'm here with Russell. And I'm going to hold the phone up to Russell's ear, and I think you should tell him you love him. And I told him that I loved him, and I was on my way, and just hang on, I'd be there.
Her husband was having a deadly heart attack, and he was unresponsive for 15 minutes.
I collapsed. I had been complaining, I guess, I don't really remember all this. Talking to my friends, they said I'd been complaining about not being able to see real well. And then I was complaining of shortness of breath.
And in that time, dozens of strangers sprang to action to help resuscitate him. Dr. Brian Padilla, an emergency room doctor at Multi-Care Memorial Hospital, being one of them.
Everybody was relieved that we were there, because I think they had done kind of what they know how to do, and they did amazing work. I mean, they had him pretty, they already had an IV, they already had him defibrillated. He was alive because of what they did.
Russell would spend over a week in the hospital. He tells me he doesn't remember most of what happened to him, and he says he can share his story only because so many people came to his aid.
Without all these people coming together, I wouldn't be here.
Well, thanks so much, Khirstia. And Russell is recovering well, and his rehab starts next week. He says he hopes to be back on the slopes in the near future. He and his wife are now working to get in contact with everyone who helped him that day, just to say thank you.